So when we say oxidative stress, we essentially mean anything that the body needs to break things down. Things will produce free radicals when they interact with things, free floating electrons. And antioxidants are a huge component of what breaks that down. And so one thing that we touched on last time is methylation is very important for helping produce homocysteine for the sake of producing cysteine and then glutathione, the strongest antioxidant in your body. And
Hmm.
so the overwhelming majority of things that are going to drain methylation are oxidative stressors, things that are going to produce free radical damage just from them doing their normal things in the body. So on that list, we already talked about this last week. What is caffeine, metals, hormones, histamine, and stress hormones. And so with this, the overarching theme is something that we talked about before, and it is boosting immune tolerance. We use that word all the time. Lots of people within our circle use that word like crazy, and it's because if you are hyper reactive to a lot of these things and you're draining all your resources that help break these down, you're going to have issues. And
Yep.
so the more that you can decrease the amount of caffeine that's boosting stress and decrease histamine um, and metals and all those things, you're gonna decrease the amount of hypersensitivity of the immune system. So that immune teeter totter that we talked about before, the Th1 dichotomy with Th2s, where one goes up, the other goes down, that is really a huge component of what will drain your methyl donors and just tank methylation. So the more that you try to dial in the immune system and balance that immune teeter totter to boost immune tolerance, the better you're going to methylate. It's totally independent of your ability to, or I'm sorry, the ability for your body to produce these enzymes within methylation. It's independent of the genetic test, all that stuff. If you balance the immune system and get out of that Th2 dominant status, you're going to methylate better just because there is far less things that it's going to be bogged down with. And so with caffeine specifically, there's things like vitamin B6, B9, 12, all the methyl donors are going to be really, really good at helping clear caffeine. That's for sure. When it comes to metals, that's where we kind of get into a lot of antioxidants, a lot of different metals. Actually, there are certain metals that operate when one goes up, the other goes down, and in order to clock the one high, you need to increase the one that's low.